The premium site is like the Cadillac storefront when it comes to websites. Its elegant design connotes professionalism. Photographers who put up a premium site recognize that to receive recognition from first-class buyers, you should offer them a first-class presentation. But this does not necessarily mean that only premium website owners are the big money makers in editorial stock photography. As you'll learn later on in installment 8, a standard website with a link to a display of your personal images can also make your accountant smile.
So now we move on to the premium site. Well, premium usually connotes more expensive, so it is with the premium website. You can expect to pay more for it or invest more into it, both time and dollars, or whatever your country's currency is. However, if you want your premium site up and running quickly, you can always consult with a website designer. That's always possible, and living close to your consultant isn't really necessary. You can contract with a consultant who lives in India or Australia, and you'll find that you can navigate just fine. The usual way to find a consultant for your premium site is to do some homework. Surf around the web and locate sites that appeal to your sense of style and approach to stock photography. Ask yourself questions such as, if I were a photo buyer, would this site be appealing to me? Is it too artsy, or is it too clunky? The navigation doesn't seem to be good. Search the web for results. When you find at least 6 sites that appeal to you, do some research. Find out who designed the sites, or if you're a web designer yourself or have a friend who knows web design, employ some of the ideas that you've discovered in your research. Then proceed from there to contact those people. There's an old saying in the creative world, don't try to appeal to your sophisticated friends. Don't make the mistake of focusing too much on appearance to the expense of solid content. You could find yourself in possession of a website that may win some design awards but has few visitors. Make sure who you choose understands your vision of priorities, which should be built around your product, your photos, and your service to those photos. But keep this in mind. If you have a collection of highly specific photos, a visitor who has found you through the web is going to give little importance to what your website looks like if you have the exact pictures they need. They may be of Ronald Reagan's boyhood home in Dixon, Illinois, or Jimmy Carter's boyhood home in Plains, Georgia. What will a premium site cost? Well, the answer is the same of that question. What does a boat cost? The answer is, of course, it depends. But to give you a ballpark figure of a modest beginner's site, with the help of a consultant or a friend, it'll cost around $250. A moderate one would cost $1,500, and a full-blown one, $5,000. Of course, you can modify those estimates at both ends. If you were to do your web help shopping in New York, the fee may be higher. In Wichita, it might not be as high. Again, the results are the most important consideration. You want quality. You'll pay for quality. There are many positives to validate your investment in your premium site. It may be to your tax advantage, and to your public relations advantage, or it may bolster your professionalism. The content of your website and the ease with which a visitor can respond to your offerings will determine the success of your site. To help your customers respond, offer them options such as a shopping cart, as mentioned before, and payment by credit card, and security for their credit card transactions. As you know, you place your items on your own sales receipt, and at the end of the transaction, the software adds up your items and asks you to approve the transaction, plus type in your credit card number. Depending on the amount of traffic your website is receiving, whether it's the economy, standard, or premium, you might want to consider this option from a credit card processing company. They usually charge you an extra fee per month, around $30 to $60 for the credit card security feature, plus the shopping cart function. Some sites will offer you both. Others will offer the two services separately. Well, to learn more about how to process credit cards and providing a shopping cart for your customers, here's the website I've provided for you.